Hi, just going to give you a video to talk about the open, high, low, close display indicator. This basically allows you to see those values for the current chart. You can see like a larger time frame. So for example, on a minute chart you could see the daily open, high, low, close values, or if you're on a 5-minute chart and you want to see a 60-minute chart, open, high, low, close, you could do that. If you're on the daily, you can see the weekly, you can see the monthly. I think if you're on the weekly, you can see the monthly. I mean, whatever combination you want to look at, you can do that. Here's my email and web page. If you have any questions or comments, please contact me there. And here's the legal info. I would urge you to pause this video and read this completely. Basically, we're saying everything we do is for educational purposes only. There's no advice or recommendations to buy or sell anything being given. Everything that you do, you're solely responsible for, and so we urge you to get the training from the appropriate professionals. Again, everything we do is for educational purposes only. Okay, I've just got the indicator installed on a 10-minute chart of the SPY, and so by default it just shows the open, the high, and the low value. Obviously the closing value is wherever the current bar is, but you can show that. For example, maybe you're on the daily chart and you want to see what the close of the month was. Well, you can enable that. Just by default the closing value is turned off, but I'll show you in a little bit. We can turn that on if we need to. And let's see, you can various settings here. Let's see, let's just look at that for a minute. The format. By default, this value here is saying if it's a -1, that's saying show me one time frame bigger, or if it's a -2, that would be 2 time frames bigger, or -3 would be 3. So on the minute chart you could show a daily, which is -1, or the weekly, which would be -2, or the monthly, which would be -3. And then this shows you right now the current let's see, current day, since it's on 0, or the current week or the current month. And if you put like a 1 or a 2, that would be like 1 day back or 1 week back or 1 month back. You can go back as far as you want. And then right here, this enables the different values. So you can see the open, the high, and the low are enabled by default, and then the close is turned off, but we could turn that to true and that would show it. And you can set the colors. You can set if you want a dotted line or a solid line. Solid line is true, a dashed line is false. How thick you want the line, how transparent. Right now the lines are fully shown. If you set this to 10, 20, 30%, then the background is going to show through. The higher the number, the less you see these lines. Show the level values. That's showing the numerical value of the open, high, low, close, and the position. 0, I think 0 and 1 right now are on the left of basically where this bar starts being drawn, and if you put a 2 or higher, it'll be shown at the close of the most recent bar. And this is all explained in the PDF I'll show you on the web page, but that's what those values are. So if we say OK there, so by default that's what you get. So say we want a second one. Let's turn this one on, and let's show what happened 1 day ago. Same daily time frame, 1 day back. And let's see, we'll make these lines, let's say we'll make them bigger, we'll make them a little bit transparent, and we'll put the values over on the end. And we'll show the close as well. So I say OK, close. So there you go. You can see here was yesterday. Here's the the opening value, the low value for yesterday, the high value for yesterday, and where we closed. So these are 1 day ago, and then these smaller, brighter lines are for the current day. So just to give you an idea, maybe you care about what happened yesterday. Maybe you only care about the close. You can just display the close if you want, or just the high and the low. I mean, whatever makes sense for what you're doing. So let's see, that's on the minute chart. Let's change this time frame. We'll make it a daily. So now let's see, let's drag this down and make it a little bigger so we can see. But since we're on a daily, let me stretch this out. Oops, what I want to do, I'll make this, yeah. So since we're on a daily, the -1 says show me the higher time frame, which would be for the week. So 1 week ago, you can see are the thicker, less pronounced lines. And there's 4 days. This is being filmed in July, so July 4th holiday was in here, so this week only had 4 days. And now here we are with the current week with the smaller, brighter lines. So you can see this is Monday and this is Tuesday. This is being filmed on Wednesday morning before the market opens, so there's only 2 days in the current week. So you can kind of see how that works. And so let's change, let's see, format. Let's change this. We'll say show me 1 month ago, which we're in July, so that'll be June. So now you can see right here from June until the end of June. So here was the month of June. What happened? Open, high, low, close. So you can see for July we're up a little bit. So like I say, this is showing basically the current week, and this is showing 1 month ago. We could show the current month, but really it's only almost going to be the same. I think the month started here, so it would just be these 4 days. But I can do that just to show you how that works if you care about something like that. So we would set that to 0. That would be, say, show me 2 time frames bigger, which since we're on the daily, 1 would be weekly, 2 would be monthly, and then this is saying show me the current month. So we say okay, close, and you can see the month started right here. So here we are. So here's what's happened so far for the month, and then this is so far for the current week. So current month and current week. And what else? Let's see. So that's pretty much it. Let me show you where the PDF is that explains all the inputs. Okay, here's the page in the App Store for the indicator, and there's a free trial. So give it a try it for 10 days, see if it's useful. If you got some comments, like I say, send me an email. My email's at the start of the video. And here's the PDF. You can click on this and download this. You don't have to subscribe or anything. You can download this for free if you want to take a look to get a little more information. This will basically kind of give you the valid ranges for all the inputs and maybe a few ideas how you could use this. Just a few more details there. So again, this is just the open, high, low, close indicator. It can be used to show higher time frames, and if it's useful for you, that'd be great. And like I say, if you got comments, let me know, and thanks.